Throughout history, people have underestimated the sheer force of words. We often think of actions as more powerful than speech, but every action begins as a thought, and every thought finds its first expression in words. Words are not casual sounds, they are containers of energy, vibration, and influence. Just as electricity, though invisible, powers entire cities, words carry an unseen current that shapes the atmosphere around us. When you speak, you are not just communicating, you are creating. Words act like seeds. Every sentence planted in the soil of the universe carries within it the potential for harvest. Positive words produce blessings, while negative words create challenges. Science itself is beginning to confirm this truth. Experiments with sound frequencies and intention show that spoken words affect physical matter. Positive words produce harmony, while negative words cause distortion. If this is true for water and plants, how much more powerful is it for our own lives, since we are also vibrational beings? This is why everyday speech should be treated as sacred. The casual words we use in conversations, the way we describe our health, finances, or relationships, all of these shape reality. Saying, "I am always unlucky," sets in motion a curse, while saying, "Things always work out for me," sets in motion a blessing. Both statements are equally powerful, the only difference lies in their vibration. In this speech, we will uncover 3 simple words that hold the power to reshape destiny. When spoken consciously and consistently, these words can shift energy, mindset, and even the circumstances around you. The first word reveals your identity, the second word unlocks abundance, and the third word invites miracles. Together, they create a spiritual formula for transformation, one that can begin working overnight. This is not mere positive thinking. It is the law of cause and effect operating through speech. Life is a game, and words are the most powerful moves you can make in that game. Once you understand this truth, you realize that nothing you say is ever wasted. Every word has a consequence. Every declaration has a ripple effect. And every phrase has the potential to shape your tomorrow. The first word that can change your life overnight is, "I am." These 2 words may look small, but they are the most creative words in any language. Every time you say, "I am," you are making a declaration to the universe. You are telling life who you believe yourself to be, and life faithfully reflects that belief back to you. Words are not only affirmations, they are commands. When you say, "I am poor," you are instructing your reality to keep you in poverty. When you say, "I am rich," you are planting the seed of prosperity. This is not about pretending or lying to yourself, it is about aligning with truth. Spiritually speaking, abundance, strength, wisdom, and health are already available to you. But you unlock them by declaring them. "I am" is the password to your spiritual treasure chest. Unfortunately, many people use "I am" negatively. "I am tired," "I am unlucky," "I am sick," "I am stupid." These phrases, repeated daily, act like self-fulfilling prophecies. Then they wonder why nothing improves. The answer is simple. They are prophesying against themselves with the most powerful words they have been given. Now imagine if you shifted your speech. Instead of saying, "I am unlucky," you said, "I am divinely guided." Instead of saying, "I am weak," you said, "I am strong in spirit and body." Instead of, "I am always struggling," you declared, "I am victorious and everything is working in my favor." These affirmations act like seeds planted in fertile soil. With repetition and belief, they must grow into reality. The invisible forces of life are always responding. The moment you say, "I am," those forces begin arranging circumstances to match your declaration. That is why ancient wisdom instructs. Let the weak say, I am strong. Not, I will be strong one day, but, I am strong now. Because when you claim it now, the process of manifestation begins immediately. From this moment forward, guard your I am statements carefully. Stop saying things that limit you, and start saying things that liberate you. You are not poor. You are rich in potential. You are not weak. You are filled with strength. You are not unlucky. You are guided by infinite wisdom. Say it, believe it, and soon, you will live it. I am is your first key to transformation. Use it wisely, and it will change your destiny overnight. The second word that has the power to change your life overnight is thank you. Gratitude may seem simple, but it is one of the most magnetic forces in the universe. Life is constantly offering gifts, but those gifts remain unopened until you say, thank you. Gratitude is the act of receiving. It is the spiritual handshake that acknowledges, yes, I accept my blessing. Most people approach life with worry, complaint, and impatience. They ask, when will things get better? Yet gratitude teaches the opposite. You must give thanks before you see the result. Why? Because thanksgiving is proof of faith. If you are confident that your request is already being answered, you naturally say, thank you. Imagine someone hands you a wrapped present. You wouldn't wait to see what's inside before saying thanks. You would trust that the gift is good and express gratitude instantly. In the same way, when you pray, affirm, or desire something, you should immediately say, thank you for my answered prayer. Thank you for my financial breakthrough. Thank you for my healing. Thank you for divine guidance. Gratitude seals your request with faith. Ancient wisdom says, ask, believing you have already received, and it shall be yours. Gratitude is that believing. Saying, thank you, even before it arrives is like signing for a package that is already on its way. Gratitude also transforms your mental state. Complaining attracts more reasons to complain. But thanksgiving attracts more reasons to celebrate. When you start your day with, thank you, you shift your vibration into alignment with abundance. Suddenly, opportunities appear, solutions show up, and people are drawn to bless you. Here is a simple practice each night before bed. Write down at least 5 things you are thankful for, whether big or small. Then add this phrase, thank you for the blessings on their way. Do this for 1 week and notice how your energy shifts. The universe responds to gratitude like a magnet responds to metal. So remember, thank you is not just polite. It is prophetic. It is a declaration that you trust the process of life. It is your proof of faith. And the more you use it, the more your life becomes a chain reaction of blessings. Thank you is your second key. Use it daily, use it boldly, and soon you will see doors opening that you never imagined possible. The third word that has the power to change your life overnight is less. At first, it may sound too simple, but spiritually, yes, is the word of acceptance. It is the word that aligns you with divine flow and removes resistance from your path. Most people live their lives unconsciously saying, no. They say no to opportunities because they feel unworthy. They say no to healing because they are attached to their illness. They say no to love because they fear rejection. They say no to change because they fear discomfort. But resistance delays your good, while acceptance accelerates it. When you resist life, you push away blessings. When you say yes to life, you open the floodgates of miracles. Think of it this way: life is like a river. If you fight the current, you exhaust yourself and go nowhere. But if you say yes and flow with the current, you are carried to your destination with ease. Yes is surrender. Not surrender to defeat, but surrender to divine wisdom. It means trusting that life knows the best path for you, even if you don't see it yet. For example, perhaps you lose a job. Instead of saying, "This is terrible," you could say, "Yes, I trust this is making space for something better." If a relationship ends, instead of saying, "Why me?" you say, "Yes, I accept that greater love is coming." This doesn't mean you don't feel pain, it means you choose not to resist. You choose to believe that even rejection is redirection. Miracles often come disguised as problems. The people who receive them are the ones who say, "Yes," instead of "No." By saying, "Yes," you keep your heart open, your mind flexible, and your spirit ready to receive divine surprises. Here is a powerful affirmation you can use. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I accept my blessings. Yes, I trust the divine plan. Repeat this daily, especially when you face uncertainty. That one, yes, can open doors that years of struggle could not. So remember, yes is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is the word that turns obstacles into opportunities and delays into breakthroughs. Say it with faith, and you will notice how life begins to carry you, guide you, and bless you in ways you never imagined. Yes is your third key. When combined with "I am" and "thank you," it completes the trinity of transformation that can reshape your life overnight. We have now discovered 3 simple yet powerful words that hold the potential to transform your life overnight: I am, thank you, and yes. At first glance, they may appear ordinary, but when spoken with intention, they become extraordinary. Together, they form a sacred formula for inner transformation, outer success, and spiritual alignment. I am defines your identity. Whatever follows these 2 words shapes your reality. When you say, "I am strong, I am guided, I am blessed," you are planting seeds of power that must grow. But when you misuse them, saying, "I am unlucky," or "I am weak," you invite limitations. The choice is always yours. Every declaration creates a future. Thank you unlocks the law of gratitude. It is more than politeness. It is proof of faith. Gratitude attracts what you desire, because it shows that you already believe it belongs to you. By saying, "Thank you," before the blessing arrives, you shift your vibration to one of expectancy, and expectancy is the magnet for miracles. The more you give thanks, the more reasons life will give you to keep thanking. Yes is the word of acceptance and flow. While fear says, "No," faith says, "Yes," saying yes to opportunities, to growth, to change, and even to challenges keeps you aligned with the natural current of life. Resistance only delays your good, but acceptance accelerates it. One yes can open doors that years of struggle could not. So the formula is simple. Declare with "I am," receive with "thank you," and flow with "Wes." These words, spoken with conviction, will shift your thoughts, your energy, and your circumstances. Life does not respond to empty wishes, it responds to words backed with faith. Tonight, as you speak these words, do not repeat them casually. Speak them as if every syllable has creative power, because it does. Align your tongue with your heart, and your heart with your spirit. Then watch how quickly the unseen forces of life begin arranging circumstances in your favor. 3 words, 3 keys, 3 doors to a new life. Speak them boldly, live them daily, and you will witness transformation sooner than you ever imagined.